In the dim light of a rainy afternoon, Alex, a self-proclaimed game nerd, rummaged through a pile of discarded junk outside a dilapidated thrift store. Among the broken toys and rusted bicycles, something glinted, a dusty, old PlayStation 1 game case. Curiosity piqued. He pulled it free and wiped the grime from the cover. The title read, Crash Bandicoot 3, Time Twister, but the artwork was eerily warped, the vibrant colors faded to sickly hues. Ignoring the chill that crept up his spine, Alex took it home, convinced he had unearthed a rare gem. He dusted off his old console, plugged it in, and settled down in front of the screen, the familiar sound of the PlayStation booting up filling the room. The game loaded, but the title screen flickered ominously, the cheerful music distorted into a cacophony of unsettling notes. As he played, Alex quickly noticed something was off. The levels were twisted, the landscapes dark and grotesque. Instead of the vibrant jungles and sunny beaches he remembered, he encountered decaying ruins and blood-soaked caverns. The enemies were no longer comical. They were monstrous, their eyes hollow and filled with malice. Each time he defeated one, a haunting scream echoed through the speakers, sending shivers down his spine. Ignoring the growing unease, Alex pressed on. He reached a level called the Haunted Time Warp, where the screen flickered violently. Suddenly, the game glitched, and he found himself staring at a distorted version of Crash Bandicoot, his fur matted with something dark and viscous. The character's eyes glowed with a sinister red light, and a voice, low and guttural, whispered from the speakers, "Help me! I am trapped." Before he could process what was happening, the screen flashed, and Alex was yanked into a void. A rush of colors and sounds enveloped him, and when he opened his eyes, he was no longer in his living room. He stood in a warped version of the game world, the air thick with the scent of decay and despair. The ground pulsed beneath his feet, and the sky was a swirling mass of darkness. Panic surged through him as he realized he was inside the game. "Welcome, player," a voice echoed, chilling him to the bone. It was the voice of Crash, but twisted, reverberating with anger and sorrow. "You've come to help me, haven't you? You must defeat the ones who imprison me." Alex's heart raced. He had always dreamed of being part of his favorite games, but this was a nightmare. The landscape morphed around him, revealing grotesque versions of beloved characters, their faces twisted in agony. Each step he took echoed with the cries of the damned, and blood dripped from the trees, pooling at his feet. Before Alex could react, the ground beneath him opened up, swallowing him whole. He fell through darkness, the screams of the damned echoing in his ears, until he landed back in his living room, gasping for breath. The game screen flickered, the title now reading, Crash Bandicoot 3, Revenge. Breathless and terrified, he reached for the controller, but his hands trembled. The game had changed. The cheerful music was gone, replaced by a haunting melody that sent chills down his spine. As he glanced at the screen, he saw a new level unlock. The player's curse. Alex realized with horror that he was now part of the game, forever trapped in a cycle of terror and revenge. The game had claimed him, and he was destined to torment others just as he had been tormented. As the screen faded to black, he could hear the laughter of Crash echoing in the distance, a twisted reminder of the joy he once found in gaming, now replaced by an eternal nightmare.